Discipline isn't punishment, it's protection. You got that? Discipline is not punishment, it's protection. What are you saying, coach? Discipline is self-respect. Here's why. All right? When you keep promises to yourself, you build trust with yourself. Discipline removes chaos, reduces anxiety, and creates momentum, even on days motivation disappears. All right? So what are you saying, coach? In crunch time, or in those times where you're tired and worn out, or it's at the end of the game and the game's on the line, do what you're trained to do. Do what you're coached to do. Be disciplined and stick to the coaching. Let's not come up with anything that you thought about on the way in, riding with your parents or riding on the bus. All right. Let's not come up with anything that you saw on YouTube on the way in and you heard your favorite player talking about it. Stick to the training. Stick to the process. That's what discipline is. If you know you're not supposed to be eating sugar and drinking sodas, on those days where those urges come in, that's what you need to do. Tighten up even harder. All right. Put that heel in the ground. I would not be moved. I'm not backing down. And you're going to be glad you did that in the long run. Do what you need to do now, all right? So you can be who you want to be and do what you want to do later. And you're going to avoid the regret, all right? Regret is hard to live with. Let's pin that up. Quick story. So I had an internship back in 2005 at Stanford University. A lot of great connection, a lot of great guys. So this story is just about me. It has nothing to do with anybody. But I was riding in with one of my coworkers, and I like to get to work early. How about that? And we were coming in a little late. So I could tell by the look of Coach Forbes, that was the head guy, head strength coach, the way he looked. So what I decided to do, I went and bought a mountain bike, and I started biking to work. 5 miles one way, 5 miles back. So I was biking 10 miles a day for 3 months straight. Discipline, because I decided I did not want to be late. Being 15 minutes early is on time. 30 minutes early is probably best, all right? So you can get there, relax a little bit. If you need to go run some errands, you can go do things. If you got questions, you can go ask the coach. Or if you need to run to the bathroom, you can run to the restroom, all right? So discipline is for you. It's not punishment. This discipline is to keep you in line. If you don't have a destination, anywhere is going to be good for you, all right? If you don't have any boundaries, anything is going to be okay for you. You're going to be okay with missing practice. You're going to be okay with cutting reps, all right? There's some coaches count reps, so right? So you can think that's a good thing, and that coach is sitting there counting. You're supposed to be going to 12, and you only did 9. It's not a good look, all right? So do me a favor. Have some discipline about yourself. I can remember my good buddy telling me, keep it real with yourself first. Be honest with yourself first. Look at yourself in the mirror. Am I giving 100%? And it starts in the mind. Am I thinking those good thoughts? Or am I coming up with some kind of excuse for when practice get here and I can slide out of practice engineering the blowout, my hamstrings, all right? It's not discipline, okay? So do me a favor, be disciplined, all right? On and off the field. I tell it to my children. Be disciplined. On that stuff starts at home, in all honesty. Being disciplined starts at home. When you're supposed to take the trash out, take it out. When you're supposed to mop the floor, mop the floor. All right, you're supposed to clean your room, clean your room. All right, you think you can skip all over those things and not do those things and then you're going to be a great teammate? Doesn't work like that. All right, so when are you going to practice those things? You got to practice them at home. And those things carries over the practice. All right, coaches like those guys that we don't have to do a lot of instructing. Coaches like guys that come in and they're in tune and they're locked in and they're looking at us right square in the eyes and they're taking the coaching and they're trying their best. Not a bunch of backlip, not a bunch of back talk. It's somebody else's fault. No, it's not. It's you. All right? So do me a favor. Have some discipline. And you're going to be thanking yourself later on when you're about 45, all right, and you got kids. The discipline's going to help. Trust me on that, all right? So let's leave you with this. Every disciplined action is a vote for the person you're becoming. All right? So every disciplined action is a vote for the person that you're becoming. So like I said, let's do the work now. All right? So you can do what you want to do later. Take that with you. Do something with it.